There's a difference between having to wake up early versus wanting to wake up early. It was 4 a.m. and do you know who was awake? It felt like nobody but me and that first morning light breaking across the horizon. Don't get me wrong, I'm not normally up at this hour. However, lately, ever since South Dakota happened, well, never have I ever been setting so many alarms, on purpose, since I moved into my van. My plan was to head into the badlands before the rest of the world woke up. But wait, first, let me provide a little context, because technically this story starts a couple days earlier when Mariah and I met back up for the first time in nearly 6 months.
Who dat? Who dat? Ben! Hi! Come on! Hello! Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness.
Hi, bud!
It's like, bud, you know that's like a cliff, right?
We camped on the outskirts of the Badlands just outside the national park and spent our time just catching up and getting excited about the summer season ahead.
Oh my gosh, that sky. This is nuts. This is the best night for the sky by far.
And of course, geeking out over yet another stunner of a sunset across the wide open South Dakota skies. Mariah's already been to the Badlands before and was not down to sacrifice sleep for a 4 a.m. wake-up call. I don't blame her. We made plans to meet back up a couple days later, and so the next morning, I set off on my solo adventure with no idea what to expect.
Oh look! Oh shoot! This might be my new favorite national park. Oh wow. I mean, this is so wild. I'm driving on another planet or something. So cliche, but I don't have, I'm freaking out. I am freaking out. Wow. Holy heck. Holy heck. Alright, where am I going? Where am I going? What am I doing? I love that I can just pull over anywhere and just start cooking. I can just take a nap. I can just cook some food. I got everything all right here. I've been awake since 4 in the morning, and I'm kind of hungry for breakfast, lunch, brunch. Do I have veggie tacos? Do I have rice noodles or pesto pasta? I think I'm gonna make pesto pasta. It just sounds good. It just sounds good.
Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. Why don't you come on over back the way? Three little birds sat on my window and they told me I don't need to worry. Blue as the sky, songbird lonely. Don't you let those other boys fool you. I love that Afro hairdo.
Oh my gosh, this looks so good already. Ooh, ooh. Dude, this basil pesto pasta is hitting the spot. We got the basil and the acidity from the tomatoes and the crunch from the broccoli and the spice from like the hot chili pepper flakes and then this vegan fennel garlic sausage. It is getting warm and it is getting busy here, which means it's time for me to go.
So this is the part in the story where I get a little lost because, well, I had diddly squat for cell service. I later figured out that I ended up driving across the underbelly side of the Badlands and into the Buffalo Gap grasslands. Sometimes I don't know where I am or exactly where I was until I'm not there anymore. But hey, is it really even an adventure if I don't get myself a little bit lost? It all worked out in the end though. I found my way back into the park and stayed at the Sage Creek campground? Yeah, the Sage Creek campground. It's primitive and free and therefore first come, first serve. When I was arriving, most people seemed to be leaving or had just left to start their day. My only plan for the afternoon was to read my book, take a nap, and hang up my National Parks scratch-off map, which I bought at the visitor center. It's very unlike me to buy anything from these gift shops, but I've been wanting something like this ever since I started my van adventures, so I splurged. I plan on keeping this thing forever, so it felt like money well spent. To tell you the truth, I really didn't think or expect much of anything else to happen while I was in the Badlands, because how could it possibly get any better from the morning I had just had? Well, apparently I was wrong. As I was eating some popcorn and setting up my journal for the month of June, I look up and this is what I see. Bison. Really close up bison. Bison walking and roaming through the campground, just mere feet away from my van. So casual, right? So normal. Yeah, happens all the time. So, in summary, in conclusion, If you haven't added the Badlands to your bucket list yet, I'm still on the fence about whether or not I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. But what I can confirm is that it seems the universe has a mysterious and sometimes funny way of making things work out in the end. This past week, having Mariah and Finn as my neighbors has been some of the best days on the road so far this year. Friendship can feel like a fickle thing at times, especially when you live on the road and half a year or more can fly by before you see each other again. It makes me appreciate these moments in the moment so much more though. There are no amount of words I could say that could ever properly convey just how much it means to me to share good times, lots of laughs, and deep, meaningful conversations around a campfire with a friend. Maybe if I had 20 years more writing experience under my belt, I'd be able to find the right words. But I feel like Morgan Harper Nichols already said it best when she wrote, "You have not seen everything you were meant to see. You have not met everyone you were meant to meet. You have not done all the things you were meant to do. You have not traveled to all the places you were meant to travel to. You have seen a lot of the ocean, but there are still further depths. Take heart, breathe deep. You are far from finished yet."
What now? Does this outfit make me look like a bumblebee? Just like a little bit. Where am I going? What am I doing? How do I fix this lighting? What direction am I facing? East. Okay. I guess that makes sense. I think I might be the only... I will not be surprised if my van falls apart driving down this road. Oh, goodness gracious. So I kind of know where I am, but I also... Sign up now for next week's hot lunch, where you get the bag lunch. How do you say that? Bag lunch. Oh my god. My Wisconsin is showing. Wall has it all. Black Hills Gold, Wall Drug Store. Wall Drug. Welcome to Wall. Homemade ice cream, Wall Drug. Homemade breakfast rolls, donuts, fudge, and pie. North side of Wall Drug. Welcome, Wall Drug. I'm going way too fast. I'm so distracted reading all of these signs. Guys, Wall Drug. If you didn't know, Wall Drug. Wall has it all. Wall has it all. Wall, South Dakota.